want to believe, but for me, what is a legacy when you don't even know
Right
that's
now,
really going to your
we're just
kids
having
at the
just
end of the
regular
day? Yeah,
conversation
you leave this
on
planet, you don't
Bigo.
even know what the fuck
So
it's left here.
make
This
sure
shit
you
could just
download
be
the app.
nothing
Follow me on
in the
Bigo
universe
Live.
to you anymore.
Bigo ID is unity and
Even if
is
so, you know
essential.
something
I
for
put
your
it in the
kids, take
description.
the possibility, take
Peace
the
and
fuck
blessings
off
to
that.
everyone.
And at the end of the day, it's just like we chasing this illusion, bro. That's all I'm getting at. We chasing this thing right here. This money shit is the only reason why we want to be up at night and we don't want to sleep. We want to just keep going for this fucking thing. We want to fuel this fucking thing. No matter what you're doing in this fucking world right now, you're still aiding on to this, whatever people want to call it, oh, the beast. We're fueling the white man. Anything that you're doing, you're contributing to the fuckery. And that's all I'm saying. It's like we so want the Rolex, we so want the diamonds, but we don't see past the shit. We don't see it nothing. All we see is it's all right, it's all good. And a lot of us in here are not gonna be billionaires. We're not gonna be the next Donald Trump. We're not gonna be the next fucking Tesla, whatever the fuck. Nigga, you gotta be happy with the shit that y'all got and just move from there. Fuck all that shit, bro. We only here for a time being. Y'all want to be the richest motherfuckers. Y'all want to shit on the next nigga. And that's the goal for a lot of niggas. Is to shit on somebody. I came to that realization. Y'all just want to shit so hard on somebody. Y'all want to have diarrhea runs on a nigga. But that's the goal. That's the goal for anybody. Y'all want to look better than the neighbors. Y'all want to make sure y'all got the best whip out this motherfucker. But that's what life is all about, right? That shit right there. Having the best of the best, making sure you and yours is protected. Johnny down the street got shot. Well, not my kids. Fuck him. That's all y'all care about. That's what money does. But I'm done.
All right. Let me see who's next. The cat. I am. Wait a minute. Mm. And then Yada. Okay. The cat. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. Okay, go ahead. Please. I'm sorry. I was talking to myself. I forgot to unmute.
Rich.
Go ahead, the cat.
First off, your life is what you make.
Peace, you all.
You say
Bigfoot, Y2 Kenyon. I'm streaming live right now on Bigo, so I thought I would let you all hear what we talk about over here
one of the things
in the knowledge box.
As a community.
So I'll show you.
Like, we need to stop thinking like that and start thinking like it's in hands reach and figure out the way to get it in our hands. Because it's not hard. Everybody else do it. So there's no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. You know, at the end of the day, though.
Can you hear it?
We can't have dialogue and conversation without interjection. And that's nothing against you, Unity. This is something that they do on Bigo. Period. In real life, nobody can mute somebody. If we're standing in a group of people talking, nobody could be like, I'm muting everybody so I can talk. You can't do that. If somebody has an interject.
Okay. So we'll try it your way and watch what happens. Okay. Finish speaking though.
I know what you're saying, and they know, like, hey, brother, I got the right way.
He's trying to tell me. He's trying to tell me that I need to unmute my panel because these people don't. They're different than you two. They don't know how to let the other person speak.
A whole essay. Now everybody, the person done forgot the real point that was about to come out. That God.
He's mad because he can't get a piece of paper and write down his thought.
God gave you a revelation.
That's what he's upset about. He's upset with that. All you gotta do is just get a piece of paper and write down your thought. It's not that hard.
Overpower anything.
It's not that hard.
We should all be able to talk at the same time. Nobody should be muted. People who get cut off, they're gonna get cut off.
Okay, you're all in your emotions and stuff, so I'm gonna move on to the next person. And I've tried your way before, and it is nothing but chaos. Go ahead, I am. I muted you because I've tried that way before. It's nothing but chaos. Go ahead, I am that. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, go ahead. We'll come back to him because it sounds like he's in his emotions, and I've tried that method before, unmuting everybody, and it causes nothing but chaos. But we'll let him see for himself because I'll unmute everybody. Go ahead though.
Well, I wanted to tap into the illusion part. Everything on this plane of existence technically is an illusion. Everything on this plane of existence is atoms moving at a different speed. So when we know that, money is atoms moving at a different speed as well. It is a currency. So before we so-called use money or whatever, food and drink and
dude, he's all in his emotions. Hey, cuz, what's up?
So
he's all in his emotions because he wants me to run my panel his way, like water, and unmute everybody. And watch what happens when I unmute all these people.
It's a matter of how you choose to purpose your currency.
He might fall off.
I don't feel as though that money.
But yeah, I put my Bigo ID and everything in the description if you want to come over there.
It is an energy, and
download the app. If you download the app and you see all kinds of crazy messages, just ignore it and just come to my page.
So
I go live every day at 10 a.m. It's called the Knowledge Box.
We would have other tools to use in order to keep that type of currency going, whether it's congratulations or whatever, because these are like so-called love languages, I guess you can call them, or what have you. So people choose to let whatever they want control their minds. Some people are controlled by sex. Some people are controlled by money. Some people are, controlled by conversation, whatever. So it's all a matter of knowing how to imagine your illusion that you want in this plane of existence.
Peace and blessings. Welcome everybody that's in here. Peace.
What is it called?
Problem with his method is that we're not in physical presence of each other in person. There is no mute, but people can be checked physically if necessary. But you can't do that. Right.
You are controlling and
there's no way with all these different people's opinions. Everybody has their own belief system, thought, knowing, whatever.
That you are using.
Watch what happens. I'm gonna unmute the panel. I'm gonna unmute it for him.
You controlling you.
I've already done this before. It didn't work.
Knowing what's out there and inside. So it's just, everybody got their own thought process about money. Everybody got their own thought process about trade and currency or whatever. The government or whatever elite power system, what have you, has a whole list of ways of controlling.
And now he's in the blind, so he'll probably fall off the panel.
Are chips that we've had since the 90s. Nobody leaves home without them. So that's a way of control. The music, the computers,
So somebody else just jumped up on the panel, so I'll let y'all see.
It's a form of control. So everything on this plane of existence,
app, anybody can jump up
it's an illusion and or a form of control wherever your mindset is. So it's all about you and your mindset. And then also talking about interruption, to mention to Cap, because I don't know if he's listening or not, if he got a phone call or not. But when it comes to interruption, yes, in real life, people do interrupt. And you can cut them the fuck off and tell them, don't fucking interrupt me because I wasn't finished with my thought. And regardless of what higher purpose gave you that thought, you should have enough self-control to know that if you can remember it, then it was important. If you can't, then it wasn't. Like, that's just for me. Because some people need to read the book in order to get an understanding, and some people are just read the back of the cover of the book and be okay with the understanding. And you just got to know who you're dealing with.
I knew he was gonna fall off. Let me see if he's still in the comments. No, he fell off totally. Because I was gonna unmute the whole panel and let him see what happens. But I think that we should be good now. Go ahead, Yada Booth. You were next. Go ahead.
I agree with I am. Even though he gone, it's like when you have when for Unity to mute somebody or mute the panel, it's because it's chaos. You don't get no understanding. Only thing you get in chaos is confusion. And like I am saying, in real life, if I'm talking, trying to get my point across, and you trying to overtalk me, I'm gonna politely, hey, hold on, let me finish. When you finish, I'm gonna listen to you. It's the same thing with the mutes. If people, they're supposed to be, and don't get me wrong, at times we all do it because we try to get our point across. We might interject, but the proper thing to do is, you know what, my fault, I apologize, go ahead. That's the proper thing to do. That shows that, look, I wasn't trying to talk over you, I wasn't trying to disrespect you, but go and finish your point, and I'm going to keep my thought in my mind the best that I can. If I forget it, that's on me. It must not have been that important, because if it was really important and I was so passionate about my thought, I'm going to remember that motherfucker, because while you talking, I'm going to be listening to you, right, but I'm going to be remembering my thought at the same time. You know, so we got a lot of growth. I mean, but that comes with time. Growth, understanding, and knowledge, wisdom, you know, discernment. These things come with time. And
no, he came back in the room.
We'll be spending the rest of our life trying to get it. At the end
Peace
of
to
the
everybody
day,
who's in here. I don't know who's in here. Y'all can type something. Let me know you're in here. Hit the like button, please.
It's impossible for everybody to be right all the time.
Cuz, are you still in here?
It's impossible for me to always make the right choice. That's just life. So, I'm done.
Yada, box 7. Are you there?
Yo.
Go ahead.
Like, I ain't saying we should hate money. You know what I'm saying? We obviously need it right now because we don't have no other alternative. We don't have no system that we built for ourselves. I'm not saying it's hard to get money. Anybody can get some money in their hands. It's just that I could just sit back and watch how, you know, the music has developed us into being money hungry, chasing it, no matter what. Money, sex, and drugs.
So like when you download Bigo,
they drill this shit into us.
It's probably gonna put up a bunch of women, you know, like sending you messages, all kind of stuff. Just ignore it. I'm telling you.
The way that we have our little swagger,
you're gonna get sucked in.
Little gestures we say, we get it all.
I don't do the drama side because you'll see a lot of drama on that app. I don't do the drama side. I do the same thing I do here on there.
But
that's it.
I feel like we came here for more than just being a prop to just get this money and show it off and look how successful I have become. It's something more to this, bro. Like, why does it feel like we just came here to just be some bitch slaves? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying like we should be like hating money. I'm saying we should look past like what is the sole thing of this whole.
I'm about to end this. Y'all can come over to Bigo if you want to hear the rest of the conversation. Peace and blessings.
Yeah.